Hello everybody, it's Barbara. Welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. We made it another week. Woohoo! It's been a week, hasn't it? Remember what I said a few years ago? If you've been watching me, we're stepping up and up and up and up and up. And the solar energies coming in are just... If we would have 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, if we would have just jumped into where we are today energetically, we wouldn't have made it. But because we're stepping up and up and up, it's not quite so bad, I guess. All right, if you're new to Pick a Stack, this is what we do here. We've got 3 stacks today. You don't get to see them because I am encouraging people to use their intuition. That's your third eye. And if you see the stack, a lot of times you don't use your intuition, you use your 3D senses. You go, oh, I want that stack because whatever reason. I want you to use your intuition. So I want you to think about your idea, issue, question pertaining to yourself, your loved ones, your community or the world or whatever, and then intuitively intuitively, ask your spirit guides, what's the best stack for my question or my idea? Is it stack number 1, stack number 2, or stack number 3? Or it can be 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, or all 3. Okay? I highly encourage you to listen to all 3 because you never know, there might be something in a different stack that does pertain to you. You just don't know. We are starting off today with the Lemurian Saint Germain Crystal Singing Bell. This raises the frequency, and you want your frequency high because these energies that are coming in are amplifying energies. So if you are depressed, it's amplified. If you're joyful, it's amplified. If you're low frequency, it's amplified. If you're high frequency, it's amplified. So, where do you want to be? Do you want to be up here? Then start being up here now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not after whatever event in your life. Do it now. Yeah. And raise your frequency with sound, with crystals, with babies and puppies, with being out in nature. Whatever works for you, okay? All right. Each stack today is going to have 2 tarot cards and 1 oracle card. And each stack comes with a crystal. Each stack is going to tell a story. You ready? We'll get started. By the way, Angus is here with me today, but he's sitting on the couch right behind me. So, there he is. There he is. He's all curled up behind me. It's chilly today again. We had 94 a week and a half ago, and now people are covering their plants because it gets so cold at night, and it's been raining for several days. And, it's April showers that bring May flowers. It's May now. So we can be done with all this rain. Just saying. All right. If you chose stack number 1, you're going to get 3 cards and a crystal. Let's start with your crystal. This is a flower carnelian. Flower carnelian tower. It's got these inclusions in it that look like flowers. Hence the name. And carnelian is great because it can be the lower chakras. It can be root chakra, sacral, even solar plexus. It can help you with low frequencies. It can help calm you. If you're insecure about something, it can help you because it brings strength. Way back in the day, a lot of nobles or royalty were often buried with carnelian because it would help them in the next life. It's also kind of like it was like a status symbol. The cool thing is, because it's those lower chakras, it can help with anything that is associated with those organs down there, whether it's sexuality or pancreas, gallbladder, liver, kidneys, that whole area. So if you have any of those physical issues, you might want to carry a carnelian in your pants pocket. Also, because it's good for here, it's also good for lower back. Because remember, as above, so below. Well, as front, so back. So if you're having issues here, you're probably going to have issues here. So if you're having lower back issues, pay attention to what's going on the front. And this crystal is really good for that, carrying it in your pants pockets. All right, so that is your stone. So we're going to start with the 2 tarot cards. We're not going to do reversals. Okay, super powerful, you guys. We're going to start off. Let me show you what decks we have. We have the Tarot of Dreams, Cyril Marchetti. We have Cyril Marchetti's Tarot Grand Luxe. And then we have Angie Sullen's Wing, Hoof, and Paw for our animal spirit. So the first 2 cards are the King of Cups and the Chariot. Like, woof, we're coming in right now. We're coming in hot. So, like, I just heard, this is your wake-up call. So for whoever chose stack number 1, you know, we've got this carnelian. Remember, I said nobles and royalty were often buried with it or wore it when they were alive. Well, here's some royalty. We've got a king, and then we've got the Chariot. Something's coming in hot. It's coming in fast. It could knock you off your feet, physically or metaphysically. But something is coming in, and it is coming in fast. In this deck, you know, the Chariot is always represented differently, but in this deck, it's like these horses are going like bats out of hell. Poof. But the driver of the Chariot, look at that. He's like, yeah, I got this. Not a big deal. He's looking up. He's got the reins in his hands. He's like, yeah, the horses know what they're doing. I'm good. So there's no need to worry, even though something big's coming in hot and fast. Now, what's interesting is from the Wing, Hoof, and Paw, we get card number 3, which is the little baby seal. They're all babies in this deck. The little baby seal, and it's all about balance. So something's coming in hot and fast. We've got the black horse and the white horse, which is all about balance, and the fact that the person is in the middle and really isn't worried because there's a balance there. And now this is reiterating that balance quality. So whoever chose stack number 1, even though something's coming in hot and heavy and fast, your job is just to be balanced. Your job is to go, okay, I see what you're doing there, universe. I got this. And you do have it. So don't worry. Stop worrying about everything. People worry about way too much these days. No, don't worry. Everything's under control. The sweet seal spirit uses his whiskers to delight your heart and tickle your fancy. His flippers beckon you out to swim the watery depths of consciousness. And I have to laugh because he's got tattoos on his little flippers. Look at that. A star and an anchor. Like he's from the Navy. He needs both dry earth to rest and play and deep ocean to swim and feed. In the same way, you need balance in your habitat. The little one inside you needs to be encouraged in the natural rhythms of their body rather than the ones enforced by society. The little one inside you needs to honor their times of play, rest, and creativity, as well as their productive, practical dedication to survival. Are you out of balance? Are you drowning in your own unshed tears? Is your soul skin dried out from too much practicality and not enough play? Let Baby Seal nuzzle your little one into balance today. So talk to that little child inside of you, okay? Everything's going to be okay. Let's have some fun. My nose is itchy. Let's have some fun. Let's play. This is like so serious and adulting. The King and the Chariot, right? This is adult energy. And our spirit guides are saying, but don't forget to have some fun. So whatever's coming for you, coming at you, it's okay. It's going to be all right. Because remember, we got this. But also let's have fun with it. Okay? Make sure that you have some balance. And that was stack number 1. All right, let's do some bell. All right, if you chose stack number 2, your stone is Tiger's Eye. And this is the Tiger's Eye that wanted to be in the video. This is one of my pieces of antler art. And actually, this antler came from Arizona. This is not a Minnesota antler. A friend of mine brought back a bunch of antlers from Arizona. So this has Arizona energy. It has quartzite energy because it went to quartzite. And it's got a big tiger's eye here. It's got tiger's eye all over the antler, and then it has this citrine here. So tiger's eye, another very protective, grounding stone, also used by either warriors or royalty. It enhances integrity and willpower and practicality and the correct use of power. It's really good if you're traveling. So if you're traveling in an airplane, have one in your pocket. If you can. I don't know what you can do anymore. If you're traveling by bus or RV or motorcycle or car or truck or whatever, maybe, in your tractor, have one in your tractor because you're traveling while you're seeding the fields. Anyway, that's a really good stone for protection during travel. It could be back and forth to work. If you do that, I don't have to. I just walk through a door. But I have enough tiger's eye everywhere, so I'm good. All right. So, what do we have for cards? Oh, more powerful cards. We've got the Magician. Major Arcana again. And in stack number 1, we had Major Arcana and a King. Well, in this stack, we have Major Arcana and a Knight. We have the Knight of Cups. I love this card because he's riding a seahorse. Not a regular horse, but a seahorse. I mean, that's just awesome. So we've got this Magician saying, whatever you asked about, you've got all the tools that you need. And this Knight of Cups, this is somebody on a mission, but it's also an emotional mission. So it could be, are you helping? Are you asking about, helping other people? Well, that can be very emotional. If you're, going to help somebody that's going to transition, or if you're going to help somebody that's having a baby, there's that big transition. This is that kind of emotional mission. And this card is saying, whatever mission you're on, you've got all the tools that you need. We always think, oh, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. Yeah, because the universe doesn't give us anything that we're not ready for. So if the universe throws something at you and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not ready for that. Yeah, you are. And that's what these cards are saying. You are ready for whatever is going to come to you. And because your higher self chose it for you. So don't think, oh, where did this come from? Yeah, you signed up for it. Before you came here on that great menu board in the sky, or however it works, you went, yeah, I want this and this and this and this and this. And oh, by the way, in 2025, I want that. You signed up for it, which means you are ready for it. Okay? So we're going to add to that. And remember, we've got that grounding protective tiger's eye. We've got card number 6. This is so cute. And it's the goat. It's the goat. But the goat talks about resistance. Sorry, not resistance. Resilience. Ooh, I said resistance. So there might be somebody out there that is resisting whatever's coming at them. If you're resisting, cut it out. Cut it out. Because whatever this is, you are ready for it. Stop going, no, I don't want to do that. You signed up for it, so you might as well do it. Somebody I know last year came in here and said, I'm going to switch timelines because I really don't want to learn all these lessons that are in my life right now. And I just looked at her and I'm like, good luck with that. Because if you don't learn those lessons now, you're going to have to learn the lessons at a higher degree later. Whether it's this lifetime or another one. Like, you're just putting off the inevitable. So stop resisting. Put your hand down and go, nope, I'm going to do whatever this is. And I have all the tools that I need to do it. Let's see what the book says about card number 6. Resilience. Resilience is your friend now. Not the kind that insists you white-knuckle your way through suffering and force all your feelings down in order to maintain the status quo and keep everyone else's feathers unruffled. But the kind of resilience that the goat knows. There are times to stay pragmatic, to hunker down close to earth, rock and grass, keeping things simple for a time. It's time to go back to basics. Connect with nature, including your own. Connect with the nature of your desires, relationships, and commitments. Are you overcomplicating a situation right now? That's a human quality. We do that a lot. We overcomplicate and overthink things all the time. The little one inside you needs a few core things. Basic health provisions, love, safety, and belonging. Start saying no to what taxes you. Look to your boundaries. Staunch the flow of any hemorrhaging energy. Goat says, keep it simple. One forward step at a time. This is how we create resilience. One step at a time. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. He moved. He's right here now. Remember, you are the magician. You have all the tools that you need. And it's an emotional mission. It's okay to be emotional. But there's also that feeling of fulfillment when the mission is over. And the goat. The little baby goat. I used to raise goats. They're so cute. And fun. And fun. We had a goat playground in their pen. And you could just sit and watch them. They're jumping up on the spools, and we made a tree fort for them. And I had one that would climb way, way, way up high in the tree, and he'd look down at us, and we'd look back up at him. And it's, at first you're like, oh my gosh, how's he gonna get down? He's a goat. They can do that kind of stuff. We can't necessarily do it. They can. All right. That was stack number 2. So far, the 2 stacks are saying big stuff's coming, big stuff's happening to us. But we're ready. Somebody asked me the other day, are we ready for what's coming? And I said, of course we are. I might not be ready for everything, and you might not be ready for everything, but together, we are. Are you being so cute? You are just a little lover. All right, for stack number 3, let's talk about your stone first. Black obsidian. This is just it's a smooth, rounded tower. Black obsidian. Obsidian has volcanic energy. It's very protective, excellent for removing negativity. It's really good for protecting against psychic attacks, metaphysical, spiritual attacks. It's good to have in your home, on your person. It's very healing. It's very grounding. It can help protect against abuse. So if you're in an abusive relationship, having it on your person can help. It's also good for the lower chakras. So like I was talking about with the carnelian, probably all 3 of these, yeah, because the other one was tiger's eye. It's good for all the organs down here, which, by the way, are under attack daily by all of the stuff we breathe, by the water we drink, by the foods we eat. They're all under attack. So this is why people are having digestive issues. It's why they're having kidney issues, liver issues, gallbladder issues, because we're under attack. So wearing that black obsidian in a pocket down here can help a lot. It can also help with, because we store our emotions down here, it can help bring those emotions up so that we can deal with them. Our sacral chakra is where, that's our emotional center. And we store emotions, like low frequency emotions, like resentment, guilt, blame, abandonment, fear. We store them in these organs down here. So that obsidian is going to help with that. And actually the carnelian and the tiger's eye would too. All right. More heavy hitter cards. Okay, today all the cards are super powerful. They're really trying to hammer home messages. So don't take them lightly, because every stack has had major arcana. And major arcana, that's messages from the universe. So, yeah, you can stop raining now. The first card is the 9 of coins, the 9 of pentacles, the 9 of earth. This is very grounding. It's also material things, physical things. So if you were asking about something physical, like a home, the answer is yes. If you were asking about money, the answer is yes. Like, zoom, here it comes. The other card, card number 13, major arcana, is the death card. This speaks of a big change in your life. This does not mean somebody's going to die necessarily. I mean, if you were asking about that, well, yes. But this speaks of a huge change. This is right along the lines of the Tower card, right? There's a change. It could be death of an ego. It could be the job that you were in, if you're asking about a job. This is, hey, that old job, going out the window. But because of this big change, we've got the 9 of Pentacles, which says abundance coming in. So whatever this big change is, You're not going to be doing something any longer. But whatever you do is going to bring lots of money. Like your old job is no longer a thing for you, and the new one, you're going to make way more. And she has this falcon too. I mean, she's all dressed up. She's got her familiar with her. Whatever is happening for you, we often look at big changes as very scary because it's an unknown. Okay, but you know what? You're ready for whatever it is. I talked about this earlier. Whatever thing is coming, you've been preparing for it your whole life. So just sit back and go, okay, I'm ready, universe. And I know, like, this is for me too. I know there's a really big change coming in my life and I don't know what it means. And part of me is a little scared. And then the other part of me is like, come on, put your big girl panties on. Let's do this. Okay. Because what's on the other side of it is very prosperous. And it's not all about money, but it's all about a new life. Okay, so this stack talks about a new life. And you've got your black obsidian, which is protecting you. And the card from the Wing, Hoof, and Paw deck is card number 4, the Springbok. And it's the card of enthusiasm. Enthusiasm. We had 3, 6, and 4. That adds up to 13. 3, 6, and 4 is 13. It's a really good number. That's the Christ consciousness number. The word enthusiasm comes from the Greek term enthusiasmos. It means to be filled with God. To be enthusiastic about your life and aspirations is to be close to the source of all things. It is a sacred space, and the Springbok knows this well. If you've ever watched these delightful creatures in the wild, you can feel their enthusiasm for life. It's tangible. Springbok has come to help you remove the brakes. She knows there's so much in life that we cannot control. So we might as well control the one thing we can, our attitude. The little one within needs to be encouraged that no matter how overwhelming or anxious their circumstances have become, they're too cute for that crap. I like that. They're too cute for that crap. So grab their hand and follow the Springbok. If you can't get to enthusiasm, just head for peace. If you can't get to peace, go towards relief. If you can't get to relief, head for acceptance. Keep going. No feeling is final. Know that up ahead is full-on enthusiasm for all that you have and all that you create. And most important, all that you are. And I'm just going to add being grateful. So as we head into all those emotions, those good emotions, we need to be grateful. I am so grateful for all the blessings that I've ever received in my entire life. Whether that's something that was very stressful or something that was happy, I'm grateful for all of it because all of it prepared me for what is to come. Are we prepared for what is to come? Absolutely. We just don't know it. But we are the magician. We have all the tools we need. We are the dragon. We are the unicorn. We are the fairy. We are the trees and the plants. We are Mama Earth and Grandfather Sun and Grandmother Moon and Father Sky. We are all the creatures, the running and crawling and flying creatures and the swimming creatures. We are one. I have to say at the end here that at the rock show in Brainerd a week and a half ago, I met this beautiful Lakota man. His energy was so glorious, and I just wanted to stand in his presence. And that's what this reminds me of. that we are one. And he kept saying that too. And it just, people like that are few and far between. So our job is to hold sacred space, shine our light, and be that shining example for others. We can't convert anybody. Those days are gone. Everybody's chosen what side of the line they're on, whether you're on the side of the light or the side of the dark. So just be the light. I'm a spark of light. You're a spark of light. We're one. Thank you for joining me today. I love you guys. I am sending you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things, because I know we are all worthy. I know we all deserve it. And we are love. So keep spreading it. And, ask your puppies and your kitties and your horses and all your other critters to help with that as well. They give it unconditionally. We need to do that too. Mwah. Namaste. Have a blessed day.